Most of us have big dreams that we want to do, and over time we feel like we were cheated from social media. Life is not a game, and all those dreams are lies. But what if I told you that they are really dreams because you think about them like that? However, you can change them into goals which you can attain in your life. And that's exactly what Muhammad thought when he was 24 studying at college. Hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Ahmed Basri. I'm a translator, entrepreneur and instructor. I help students give professional skills, make money online and make their life peaceful. Today I'm gonna introduce you to Muhammad, who struggled to organize his life until he split his problems into 5 categories. How is Muhammad? So Muhammad is 24-year-old university student. Like many of us, he's got big dreams but struggles to stay organized. He spends a lot of time on social media and wants to change his habits, start achieving his goals, and earn money to cover his education fees. Muhammad doesn't like studying, but when he puts his mind to it, he is great. Yet, he is afraid of taking risks and doesn't know how to prioritize. His biggest issues: he feels disconnected to his faith, technology rules his life, and he feels lost. At that moment, Muhammad said, that's enough, and I'm gonna change my life today. So he split his all problems into 5 categories. First of them, financial challenges. Muhammad is already 24 and he's in college, so he can't rely on his father. And also he wants to get married, to build his future. He's lost. Another thing is Muhammad is a completely idiot about financial skills, how to make money, how does money work, and everything about money. So when he gets some money, he spends it already, without mentioning the debt that he had. Also, Muhammad has got into the rat race and he wants to get out of that. As a result, when he wants to go to sleep, he always watch people on social media make money online and living their life while he cannot do anything. Muhammad realizes that he hasn't any skill that he can master or he can serve people to get money back from that thing. University only gives him the basics and fundamentals to his specialization, nothing else. Another problem is Muhammad doesn't know anything about computer, about Word, presentations, PowerPoint, Excel, ChatGPT even. He can't chat with ChatGPT. Also, Muhammad thinks that people can't understand him and he cannot understand people. He thinks that he's a little bit idiot and at the same time he's genius. So he thinks in a way that not people think at the same way. So he feels like he's a little bit stranger from people. Also, he thinks that everything in social media is real. So when something happens in the world, he only watch news and say, okay, that's correct. I'm with those, I'm with these, I'm with Palestinian, I'm with Israel, I'm with somebody. He doesn't know the truth. He doesn't know the truth about the whole world. What's going on in the world? Why does the value of dollar get less and less? Why there are thousands of people die every day in a war? How does money work? How is everything even work? I don't know anything. Muhammad doesn't know anything. He feels lost. When it comes to religion, Muhammad is Muslim, but he doesn't know anything about Islam. He thinks that only when you go to masjid, to the mosque, that's Islam, only in the mosque, and other things doesn't relate to Islam, the same as Christianity. So he knows nothing about Islam and his religion, about spiritual things. He feels like devil is controlling him. He cannot understand himself. He cannot control himself. He also thinks that Allah doesn't love him because of all these sins. So there's a problem. And even when it comes to academic life, he's not number 1 in the class. He wants to be something, I don't know, a doctor or something specific, but he don't want to study a lot. He hates to study. He's good at it, but he doesn't feel it, you know? So these are Muhammad's problems and he wants to solve all of them. So Muhammad said that, okay, these are my problems. How can I solve all of them? So after thinking about it, and he heard somebody speaks about, you know, dividing your goals into 5 sections, he said, okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, so he divided his goals into 5 sections, 5 categories. For the first one, it was financial growth. So he spoke to himself, what number of money that I can get monthly as passive income, that I don't do anything and still that money comes to my account. And he said, okay, if I got $500 a month, it would be the best, it would be good for me. Okay, I'm gonna cover my living, my studying fees, my everything, my expenses. So he said, okay, if I'm able to make $500 a month, that's the most amazing thing would happen to my life. Considering that it is a passive income, that means he doesn't have to do anything. I mean nothing. Even, you know, managing or something, no, he doesn't need to manage everything. Okay, considering that, he will be also having his own skill, his own thing to do. I mean, if he failed in that goal, which is making money come into his bank account, okay, then he decided, okay, if I need that, I need a specific skill that I manage, that I live on, near my hustle, near my passive income. If I get that money or not, I need something to start with. I need a skill, a specific skill to make my first 1,000 or my first $2,000. Then I can, start side hustling, start a company, start something with that money. So I need something to start with. I need a specific skill that I'm mastering it, something that I'm really good at, something that I really have the desire to take. So he decided, okay, I need to master a specific skill for online work. That was his ultimate goal number 2 for skill development. Master a specific skill for online working. So that was his goal, his skill development goal. What's that skill? How he can improve himself in that specific skill? He doesn't know. He is only making a list of ultimate goals. That's the ultimate one. That will be the best of them. That will be, the goal of the goals. That's what behind goals. Why I'm making this and this and this for that thing, so that he can solve his problems after that. Then for the intellectual growth goal, he decided to knowing the truth about what is going on. That was his ultimate goal for intellectual growth. How does money work? What's going on in the world? What's these things happening in the world? I mean, greenhouse effect. Habits are happening, 7 habits, to feed his mind with ideas, with reading books, knowing exactly what's going on with the government, what's going on with the money, what's going on with my life. I don't know. That's the intellectual growth. Then he thought about his religion. He is a Muslim. As we said, for Muslims, they believe in, afterlife and getting into Jannah and, paradise and nar, the fire. So if he did good deed work, he will go to Jannah, paradise. If he did not good, he will go to the fire. And he said, okay, I want to improve my relationship with Allah. So I'm doing my salah, I'm doing my responsibilities to my father and mother, my parents, my family, go to the mosque, not taking money from something illegal, not lying, all that stuff for Muslims. So he decided my ultimate goal is to be closer to Allah, which is, he wrote it as love Allah and Allah loves him. How to love Allah and Allah loves him? If he did what he has to do. And he started reading some books for a scholar named Abu Bakr al-Mashur. That's one of his books, which speaks about what's going on in the world and what are the wars, what's the causes of the wars. Actually, the Prophet taught us about everything. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he taught us about everything going on and what's going on and what will happen in the future. At this book, and also the scholar Abu Bakr al-Mashur, he speaks about this in his all lectures. You can find him in the YouTube as Muhammad did. Okay. Lastly, his academic goal was to be number 1 in his batch. So in order to be number 1 in his batch, number 1 in his college, he decided to make making himself disciplined to making 30 minutes a day reading and reviewing what's been taken in the college, and also not wasting his time in the college. So he decided that I'm gonna be number 1 no matter what happens. That's my goal for my bachelor degree, and that was his ultimate goal for the academic category. So here are the 5 categories that Muhammad categorized his problems: financial, skill development, intellectual, spiritual, and academic. So here's the challenge of this video. Now you should write your ultimate goals for these 5 categories. Here you can see them. Pause the video and start writing your ultimate goals and share them with us. And after you share your goals, check others' goals so you get an idea and give advice for those people. Finally, we all have this question: what happened to Muhammad? Did he do what he wrote, or only think, nah, that's so hard, I won't do it? That's what we exactly will find and discover in the next video. So stay with us.